YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, man, we're gonna go ahead and check out another Generous Goalscorer Evolution card. It's none other than Lookman. Lookman is an 89 rated card. He has medium work rates, right footed with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. We do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always great to see. He can play the striker, right mid, center forward, and right wing positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, boys, we can see that the card does have the potential to be really OP in-game. He does have 93 pace with 95 acceleration and 91 sprint speed, so he is going to be very quick in game. 88 shooting, a phenomenal stat for the card. He does have 92 attacking positioning and 93 finishing, so if you do want to go ahead and play him as a striker, he's going to be very clinical. If you do want to go ahead and incorporate him maybe out wide as a right mid or right wing, the 84 passing is an okay stat. He does have really good vision and short pass at 92, but then only 79 crossing and 68 long pass. That's not great. 91 dribbling is going to be a very important stat for the card, man, and some of the dribbling stats are really solid. Now, the only letdown when it comes to his dribbling is his 84 composure, but I honestly don't think that's going to be that big of an issue. He does have 89 ball control, 91 reactions, 91 balance, and 96 agility. I expect him to be very quick and swift on the ball. And then last but not least, boys, 75 physical for the card. Pretty decent right there. I mean, the stamina isn't great if you do want to go ahead and play him out wide. As a striker, I don't see his stamina being that big of an issue, and then 75 strength and 70 aggression probably won't be the strongest of players on the ball either. If we jump on over to Footbin, boys, we can see that Lookman does have 6 different playstyles. He has the ping pass playstyle plus dead ball, incisive pass, technical flair, and first touch. Now, when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, it honestly depends on how you do want to go ahead and incorporate him in game. I think if you want to use him as a striker or a center forward, a lot of people are saying that the hunter is a great option. And if we go ahead and give him the hunter chem style, you can see we do max out his pace at 99, and then we also give him 93 shooting. And some of the shooting stats, boys, I mean, honestly, 96 attacking positioning, 99 finishing, 99 volleys, and 90 shot power. I think as a striker with the pace and with the shooting, he should be a very clinical player. Now, another chemistry style that you could potentially go ahead and give the card is most definitely the Hawk if you do want him to be a bit stronger on the ball. Again, he's going to have not the same pace boost, but again, 97 pace, he should be electric in game. 93 shooting, a phenomenal stat right there. And then it's also going to give him 79 physical. Now, the physical boost from the Hawk chemistry style isn't that big, but I mean, I guess it could be quite useful. 79 strength and 78 aggression. I still don't expect him to be very strong on the ball, but it is a nice little upgrade right there. And if we go ahead and look at this little chart right here with the Hawk chemistry style, he does become a 93 rated center forward, and I do plan on incorporating him as a center forward in today's video. So I do think we're going to go ahead and give him the Hawk in today's video and just see how good of a center forward he really is. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Lookman card. We're going to be playing him at the center forward position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using Lookman. Out of all the evolutions that you can go ahead and complete, I do think that he's probably your best option. We're not coming up against the craziest of teams, but he is running a 5-back, so it's going to be interesting. But yeah, man, like I said, we are going to go ahead and incorporate him as a center forward in the 4-3-2-1. His dribbling is going to be a huge part to his game, so let's go ahead and check out some left stick dribbling. And yeah, man, I'm not going to lie, man, the left stick dribbling is very good. He is very quick, very swift on the ball. As a right wing, right mid, center forward, huge part. But yeah, man, I do want to kind of like incorporate him as a goal scorer, but also as a playmaker. I think going down that right-hand side, he should be very good when it comes to chance creation. Nice little pass right there. Boys, the acceleration, man. The acceleration after that step over, really nice. Lookman, we'll go ahead and play to him. He does have the technical play style, so the R1 dribbling should be quite good. Power shot. Ooh, it's a decent attempt, boys. Very close to hitting the crossbar right there. Lookman. We are coming up against Kiwior, so we should be able to get past him quite easily with the pace. We'll whip it in. It's a decent cross. Futre wasn't really in position. Unlucky. Rico Lewis. Adli, nice. Test out the attacking positioning a little bit. It's a really good run. Touch. Gets around the defender. We go for a Trivela. It's a good finish, man. We need him to be really clinical, and with the hot chemistry style, I do expect him to bag a lot of goals. Now, our first opponent, like, we're not coming up against, like, the craziest of teams, so we do have to take that into consideration as well. Like, we are running, like, up against, like, Kiwior instead of, like, Maldini. He did well to keep the ball in, though. Lookman. Left stick dribbling, that's good. Cuts in. We go for a shot. All block with a good save, man. But again, the chance creation is definitely there with the card. Athena. Need Lookman in a good position. Okafor. Nice patient build up right there. The pass from Okafor wasn't great. The shot was okay from Lookman. I feel like we did pretty well to get our shot off right there. Need to string a few passes. Adli. Ooh, Boy's a little bit aggressive with that tackle. Lookman in a straight line. We'll take it, boys. A good finish right there. I mean, it's a pretty easy chance if we're going to be completely honest. Paulo Futre, nice. Lookman, man, the attacking positioning has probably been the standout stat. And his finishing, for the most part, he has been quite clinical as well, which is nice to see. I definitely do think that he has the ability to go ahead and play as a striker. But as a center forward, man, he's been pretty good. Now, he has pulled out like his center back or like his fullback or something. So we have a bit more space with Lookman. Decent dribbling. 4-star skill moves. Oh, I'm not going to lie, boys. Right there, that's maybe the lower composure. I feel like the burb has been kind of got away from him a little bit too much. All right, boys. Right here, we're just going to try to get Lookman in behind. Futre over the top. It's a good one. Lookman, good touch. Power shot. It's a decent attempt. Boys, it's off of the crossbar, man. His long shots, for the most part, have been quite consistent as well. Lookman, step over. See you later. Cut back, it's a good one. It's a good one, man. You can definitely incorporate him as a playmaker as well. The passing's been okay. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2. I mean, so far, so good. I think he's a pretty solid player in game, but still nothing too crazy. We're coming up against Saka, Raul, Joao, Felix, Werner. It's a very interesting team. Down the line, Lookman. Like I said, boys, you can definitely incorporate him as a playmaker as well. Good acceleration. Cutback's good as well. Okafor is going to find the back of the net. Yeah, man. So down that right-hand side, if you do want to go ahead and play him like as a right mid, right wing, you definitely can. Lookman might go for like a 1-2 right here. He might step with this fullback. Lookman, use the pace. Try to get around Maldini. No, man. I feel like he should be a lot more quick than he actually is in game. And like I said, boys, technical play style. So we'll do some R1 dribbling. And it's good for the most part. That's actually a pretty decent pass. I feel like the short pass on the card is really good. The long pass needs to be a lot better. That's a nice little team play. Lookman, little roulette. Ooh, you see Maldini right there just like poking his leg out. Oh, that's a good tackle. Bit of a loose touch. Nice. I'm going to try to get that ball day out of position for him just so that we have more space with Lookman. Ball roll, play it through. Lookman touch. Touch. Yeah, boys, I don't know what it is, but he doesn't feel as quick as he should be in game. Maybe you got to give him the hunter. Read that. One more. Lookman, good attacking positioning. We're going to get the penalty as well, man. So the dribbling, again, for the most part, is pretty consistent, pretty solid. And I will say he's one of those players that does get a bit of jam and a bit of things to go his way as well. 71 pens, not the greatest. We'll go top left. I mean, we'll take it, man. He wins the penalty, converts the penalty. Can't ask for much more. All right, boys, here we are jumping into our final game using Lookman, and we are coming up against a really, really strong team. I feel like a lot of people are running that Werner card nowadays. People are basically calling him the Eusebio 2.0, but as far as Lookman goes, I mean, I think he's a pretty decent player. If you do have him untradeable in the club, I definitely go ahead and put him in the evolution. I feel like against this guy, he is quite aggressive, but we might just need like some patient build up. Lookman, good. Step over. Good acceleration. I feel like his acceleration is a lot better than his sprint speed. Probably should be scoring right there. I think that's probably the first chance that we've had with Lookman where we should be scoring, but that we didn't. It's going to go towards the middle, oddly. Good. Lookman, we got a little bit of space right here. Might look for the cutback, or I might try to go for another Trivela. Ooh, boys, the dribbling right there to get past Maldini was very, very nice. Nice pass as well. Lookman. Little roulette. Left stick dribbling. Not half bad, boys. Good acceleration right there as well. We go for the shot. And I will say, man, he is very clinical. The finishing in and around the box is very good. I told you guys that Werner is Eusebio 2.0. He has just brought off Werner to put on Eusebio. So very interesting right there. Try to get Lookman in behind. Test out the pace a little bit more. The touch right there is pretty good. Decent physicality as well. Held off Alphonso Davies. Lookman. Left stick dribbling. Just going to try to maybe throw off the defender a little bit. Oh, boys, the step over right there. That's filthy. That's a lovely piece of play. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Lookman Evolution card in a few games of Foot Champions. And to be completely honest, man, with the hot chemistry style, he is pretty solid in game. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, boys, the pace, man. I feel like the pace maybe could have been a tad bit better in game. Now, with the hot chemistry style, he does have 99 acceleration and 95 sprint speed, which is really good. And he is quick in game. But I expected him to be a lot quicker, if I'm being completely honest. I do think that the acceleration is a lot better than the sprint speed. ADA shooting for me, boys, was personally the standout stat, man. With 96 attacking positioning and 97 finishing, he was very clinical. I think the finishing in and around the box is honestly great, especially if you do want to go ahead and play him as a striker or center forward. The 84 passing was another surprising stat stat for the card, man. He was very consistent when it comes to passing. I will say, boys, the long pass is not great, but the short pass is very effective in game. If you play him out wide and look for like cutbacks, he's very good at that. 91 dribbling, another very solid stat for the card. As you guys know, he does have the technical playstyle, so the R1 dribbling is quite effective in game. And for the most part, man, the left stick dribbling was good as well. The 84 composure does maybe bring it down just a tad bit, but for the most part, very quick and swift. And then last but not least, boys, the 75 physical. Even with the hot chemistry style, he isn't very strong on the ball, so definitely keep that in mind. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card an 8.5 out of 10 rating, man. I do think that overall, he is a pretty solid player in game. I think if you play to his strengths, which is most definitely his shooting and then also his dribbling, he can be a very good striker slash center forward. If you do want to go ahead and incorporate him as a right mid with his 84 passing, I feel like he can still get a lot of assists, especially with his 92 short pass. I think his work rates maybe could have been a tad bit better. If he would have had high medium instead of medium, that would have been a lot more effective in game. But for the most part, man, if you can snipe him off of the market for 50,000 coins and put him into the evolution for completely free, to get an 89 rated card for me personally is a W. I think the best way to probably incorporate the card, especially if you can't get him into your starting 11, is just to use him as a super sub, maybe like as a center forward or right wing. I think in off of the bench around like the 60th, 70th minute, he can definitely make an impact, especially with his pace, shooting, and dribbling. But yeah, man, with the evolution being completely free, if you do have him in the club or if you do want to go ahead and snipe him off of the market, he is a very solid option. But that is going to be the end of today's video, boys. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.